Boy, has it been a minute. Sneaker Buddha back again. Finally, I know I've been quiet for a long time, but just working on an example, messing around with my camera. It's been a long time, and today I'm going to be looking at the Air Jordan 6s, the Hare editions. And of course, you guys could already see the carrot on top. That's Bugs Bunny carrot, the famous Bugs Bunny. But before we go ahead and get into this video, there's been a lot going on since the time I've been gone. First and foremost, rest in peace Kobe, his daughter Gianna, and everybody else that was on that plane. As a avid basketball fan my whole life, and as a sneaker collector, that one hit a little different. Just seeing the whole NBA react and seeing the whole rest of the world react, it was definitely something that we weren't ready for. I don't know how to say it, but the whole year's been kind of weird. It's kind of hard to talk about, but with the COVID thing going on, us being locked down for so long. Now, these sneakers have been pushed back a few times. I believe it's been pushed back 3 times, partially due to COVID-19. And I believe also the last time it got pushed back was due to the Black Lives Matter protest. And as somebody who's collected sneakers his whole life, avid listener of hip-hop, a huge fan of the NBA and many black athletes, I do have to say Black Lives Matter. I do believe I've been somebody who's been influenced by black culture, whether it's musicians, artists, clothing, everything like that. So I do have to say Black Lives do matter. Hopefully the protests do lead to some sort of reform that finally makes everybody an equal. There's a lot of stuff you guys can look into about the history of how black people are treated in the States. The one thing I don't want to get away from us is, because I do live in Canada, Canada is not innocent of racism either. There's a lot of cases you guys could look into here on our side, and there's a lot of stuff that we tend to be quiet about. Everyone has a courage to voice their concerns and their issues with the country, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. I just want to let you guys know where I stood before getting back into making videos. Not to digress, but going back to the video, the sneaker I am looking at today, it is the Jordan 6 Hares, like I said. It's a homage to the Jordan 7 Hare. This is obviously dedicated to Bugs Bunny from Space Jam. We'll go ahead and take a look at the sneaker. I'm usually not a fan of Jordan 6s. I do like the 7s when it comes down to certain colorways. For example, the Barcelona Days and the Barcelona Nights. But these Jordan 6s seem a little clean because they're primarily white with a little bit of gray. But we'll take a deeper look at these sneakers, and I'll tell you guys my favorite features about them, and hopefully you guys like them too. Now, because it has been a long time, I will be releasing a series of videos. For example, I have a video coming out shortly after this one. It will be the Air Max 90s, the SN 2020s, and I also have a Corn Deals video coming out probably by the end of the month. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the video, see what these sneakers actually look like up close. Taking a closer look at the box, you'll notice that carrot a little bit more right now. That is the Bugs Bunny carrot. They made it look a little bit more realistic. I personally would have went with the cartoon route. I think that speaks to the Looney Tunes world a little bit more, but that's just a personal preference. Now let's go ahead and open up the box. So once you guys open up the box, the first thing you'll notice is this colorful paper. This paper is actually exclusive to the Jordan 6 Hares, and it still has that regular paper just to keep it wrapped up even more. However, once you open it, you can already see the highlights booming out of the box, and that's what the sneakers look like. So let's grab a pair right now, take a look at them, see how they look. So the first thing you guys will notice is how clean the shoe looks, and that's primarily because of the white leather that goes all the way from the back and actually extends itself to the front of the shoe. It cuts off just right at the toe box, and that's where you see the synthetic leather in gray, and that actually also underlines some of the white leather. Now taking a look at the sneaker head on, you guys will still notice that there's the lace pull tab, and that's one of the biggest features of the Jordan 6, and it also has that same pattern that the paper has on the end. But if you guys look at the tongue, it has a translucent rubber on it, but the red with the Jordan logo on it really accents the upper. It gives it a little bit more color and a little bit more life, considering it's mainly white and gray. Just looking at the front of the sneaker, this is where most of the colorways actually go through, like I said before. But yeah, even the pull tab you can notice is very bright with the yellow and the green and the Jordan logo in the red. The back is very subtle with its colorways because it has a purple Air Jordan, and you'll notice a little red accent
on the pull tab on the back of the heel. Now, when we move on towards the midsole, you can actually see a little bit of the colors from the outsole creeping up. Mostly it's going to be the translucent pink rubber that they have at the bottom, but what I like that they did is they kept the Jordan 6 bubble clean and didn't add any more colors to that because it matches the cleanliness of the white part of the shoe. And the colors also come back when you look at the back again. You can barely see the green creeping up, which is not translucent. It's just a very bright green. So that's what leads us to the bottom of the shoe. The Jordan logo embarks in another purple. You have the custom design with the bubbles at the bottom. And that's when you can actually really notice the translucent rubber a lot more. There's a lot of triangles, edges, and sides to the pattern on here, which actually makes this sneaker fit just like a puzzle, and it looks really great.
So that was a quick look at the sneakers. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I hope you guys like what they look like. Like I said, these sneakers do look better than most 6s in my opinion, and I'm not usually a huge fan of the 6s, but I like these ones and how subtle they've been. Another thing I'd like to reiterate is that I'm sorry for taking such a long break. However, these sneakers I'm still going to do a giveaway on, so as soon as I reach 200 subs, I'll announce a giveaway on either my Instagram or my Twitter. But yeah, 200 subs, that's Dog PG prototypes. These are the first ones they made for Paul George, and like I said, there's only 13,000 of these made, never been worn. And this is the 8,331st edition of it. And for the details on the sneaker, make sure you guys go to my previous videos and take a look at that one. And stay tuned, I'll try to drop another video next week. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Sneaker Boot out.
Load up in the roll up sativa. Yeah. Go stay in my zone so I don't need you.